Oh, okay, I'm live. Alrighty. I did not know I was live. Um, okay. Cryotech is here. How you doing, Cryotech? I don't know if anybody else is here. I find this amazing that who dat? Walltown Best. I find this amazing that people know I stream at 8:30, but half the people that watch me are doing a live stream right now. I'm telling you, turn down my fan. Oh, who dat indeed? Well, that's right. Falcons took an ass whooping today. Zanron, congratulations on your Lions somehow beating the Jets. Of course, the Jets are blowing right now, but we ain't gonna say it's Barbara D. Uh, Shady Brady got his ass whooped by Joe Burrow. Go LSU. I'm talking about. Hell, Saints gonna go on a roll. Of course, next week I don't get to watch the. I appreciate you, Cryotech. Most people say they're most people say that and they're done. What did you tell me, Zanron? You told me I don't know what the hell you told me. You told me something. I don't know. Well, the Jets are going in the wrong direction because their quarterbacks. But I appreciate all the support. You know, um, trying to somehow get back to that magical 4K. I'm staying positive. I'm gonna say it's gonna happen. Why not? Uh, you know, gotta get there in the universe. You gotta make the playoffs to get to the Super Bowl. You gotta make the playoffs first. Shit, you gotta make them first. That's all. But yeah, I didn't know the Lions were playing the Jets. Oh, I don't know much about hockey. I mean, I know the old school hockey, but we don't have a hockey team. Um, hmm. Well, San Ron, your team is playing weak teams. We played a weak team today and beat the hell out of them. So, hockey teams, yeah. I mean, like, I get some Canadians in my stream. I just, no, I figured that. Well, half the Canadians that watch me are live streaming right now, like Mayhems and Miracles. They all know I stream at 8:30. They all know this, but they all go compete with me. It's all good. There is no competition on YouTube. We're all good. The Lions are going to lose to the Texans if they play the Texans. You know, I don't know who the Lions play. I didn't even know the Lions were playing the Jets until I saw the what you call it. But I have about 50 hockey cards. 10 of them are about Wayne Gretzky's. I have some Gordie Howe cards from the 70s and 80s. Well, 80 because he played the 80. I have a couple Mario Lemieux cards. I have a Steve Eisenman card, and I don't remember the other ones I have. Probably about 50, maybe 60 hockey cards total. The Bears, I don't know. You probably won't beat Green Bay, but you'll beat the Bears. Um, so, tis all good. Um, yeah, I watch a lot of Canadian YouTube channels lately. It just works out that way. Um, News Maniac somewhere in Canada. I forget where. I think he's in Quebec. I can't remember where. Canada's a pretty big, I don't know who that is. McDavid who? I don't know the. I don't know the recent. Uh, um, uh, the only recent. Kellen L, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you. The only hockey players I know now is like Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin plays for the Capitals. I think Sidney Crosby's still with the Penguins. course, Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr and stuff. That's the past. Um, I used to watch hockey a little bit, but hell froze over when the Saints won the Super Bowl in 2000. Oh, I'm not even in hockey fantasy leagues this year. Um, I stopped watching hockey 4 or 5 years ago. And the only hockey game I really will watch is when they have the classic, like they have one in Fenway Park or the Cubs Wrigley Field uh, NBC used to have the rights to hockey. I think hockey's on ESPN now. I don't have cable, so unless it's on NBC or Fox, I wouldn't even be able to watch it anyway. Or maybe it's on ABC. Um, I watched hockey a little bit growing up, but I don't have a team to root for. Probably the closest team is probably the Dallas Stars. I would guess. There ain't too many. There ain't too many hockey teams down in the deep south. Um, Atlanta had a team back in the day, but it moved to Calgary. Um, Although the Winnipeg got the Jets back recently, last couple of years. Edmonton Oilers were good in the '80s with Gretzky and Mark Messier. I have a Mark Messier card too. I don't have anything popular. Um, just from buying out cards in the past. Um, I have like a third. Out of the 10 Gretzky's, I think this one of the Gretzky's I have is an Oilers card. It's like an 83 or 84. It's like a fourth or fifth year card. I have a Gordie Howe card from Hartford Whalers. I have his son Mark Steve from 79 80 tops, WHL set, a WHA set. Um, but we never had a hockey team there. We had a minor league team called the Brass. It lasted for 1 year, then it folded. It was in the AHL. So I still have that hat somewhere. It's got a picture of a tuba on it or something. It lasted 1 year. I don't even think I made it through the entire year. I think it folded halfway through the year, maybe. Hockey's not really a thing now. I'm sure if we had a hockey team, like a major league hockey team, it would stick. We have a better chance of getting a major league baseball team. For years, they've been saying the Oakland A's are going to move down here, but I don't know. None of my cards are probably that fifth year Gretzky card, I guess. I only have like 50 hockey cards. I've never looked the value up on hockey cards yet. But Gretzky in the 80s is always worth something. I never really. I bought like 6 Gretzky cards on eBay. I don't remember how I got the other ones. I must have bought them in a lot or something. Back in the day when I bought a bunch of baseball cards, people just threw in hockey cards. They were like, "Here, I don't want these." I think I have what's his name? Who's the guy that played for the Bruins for like 20 years and he won a title with the Avalanche? Can't think of his name. Top of my head. Mr. Hockey. Not Gordie Howe, but what's his name? The guy that played for the Bruins for like 20 years. Bruins sucked, and then all of a sudden they got rid of him. Then he started winning titles. He won with the Colorado Avalanche. Can't think of his name right now. One Thug Stacking. How you doing, my friend? Appreciate you. Hope the YouTube universe is treating you well, and I hope people are giving you positive reviews. Happy holidays, Feliz Navidad, and all that shit. Right? This is gonna come back to kick me in the ass. I know the guy's name. I just can't think of it right now because I haven't. Ray Bourque. That's what I'm talking about. Ray Bourque. He played for Boston for like 20 years, and then he became a free agent. He went to Colorado Avalanche and won the title, and then retired. That was a good defenseman. See, sooner or later I'll think of these people's names. But, I know of like Lemieux and Yagmir Yager and stuff like that. But probably yeah, Ray Borks. I couldn't think of his name. I just never was really a hockey fan. I mean, I sort of was, but that's what I say about Canada. There's three things about Canada: hockey, maple syrup, and I can't remember the third one, but it was a good one. It was like pleasantries or something. I joke about that to Newsmaniac. Um, but if Newsmaniac pops in the stream, Santa, call him Skipper, but this time of year he's Santa Claus. If he happens to pop in, because I can't remember where he's at. He's told me 1,000 times. There's so many provinces in Canada. No, Hockey Night in Canada on CBC. Yeah, I know about. You know, well, I'm in the South, so hockey's not big in the South, obviously. Um, we have a basketball team, the Pelicans. We have a football team. Obviously, we have the Saints. We have a basketball team, the Pelicans. We had a minor league baseball team, but the owners moved it to Nebraska about 3 or 4 years ago. They just took it and just went whoop, one day, didn't even tell anybody. We had a AAA baseball team. They were with the Brewers. They were with the Mets for a while. They were with the Astros. They were with the Nationals. The year they won the World Series, I think last year they were with the Mets. They started off with the Brewers. We got them from Denver in 1993. And of course, the Pelicans, which was the Hornets, came from Charlotte. So the only really true team that started in New Orleans was the Saints. Kellenel, I'll tell you this. Life is sort of good, but I hate my job and I'm trying to get another one. Yeah, that's a damn shame. I actually follow a page on Twitter, the Montreal Expos page. MLB did the Expos dirty. They sold it. They pretty much took over the team and gutted it. The Expos had a good shot at winning the World Series in 1994. They should have been named the 94 team. If it wasn't for the strike, the 94 Expos had like Larry Walker, Pedro Martinez. They had like a really good team. I can't remember everyone. Of course, in the 80s, they had Gary Carter and Tim Rock Raines. Andre Dawson was big in the 80s. Rusty Staub in the 70s. Yeah, I think that was the final coffin for the Expos, 94 strike. They never recovered. Lee Smith, the all-time saves leader at the time, played for the Expos. I think for a brief period, the Zephyrs were parent to the Expos. I think for like maybe 1 year, maybe. I know we started off with the Brewers, then the Astros, then the Mets, and I think back to the Astros. I think we had the Expos 1 year, and then we went to the Nationals. Yeah, because I know we were the parent team of the Nationals for a while. The minor league team. So I think that was the year the Expos became the Nationals. I think they need another team up there. I mean, I know Canada's got Toronto Blue Jays, and I know they have don't they have another team? Wait, let's see. Toronto. No, I think Toronto's. Wait. No, I think Toronto's the only team in Canada right now. I think it's 32 teams. Yeah, I have a bunch of Gary Carter Expos. Yeah, Expo. I mean, the Blue Jays are pretty good. They got Guerrero, and they got a few good teams. I mean, a few good players on that team. I think they made the playoffs this year. Well, they came pretty close. I haven't really met any baseball player. Well, major leagues. Um, Darrell Ward used to play for the Zephyrs. I met him, but he was in the He was in the majors for a cup of tea. I think he played for the Tigers for a while. His dad was Gary Ward, who played for the Rangers. Um, I mean, the Zephyrs got some pretty good players. Rehab stints every once in a blue moon. I think one year we got Jeff Bagwell for a stint, and they sold out the damn thing. But yeah, I didn't think they had more than one. Canada's big enough. They should get the Montreal Expos back. You know what they should do? Like what the Hornets did with the Pelicans. Sorry about that. I was not joking. Uh, Sometimes my voice goes high and low. Um, we gave the Hornets back their name free of charge. We gave, of course, we had the New Orleans Jazz, and they went to Utah and they stole a name. They wouldn't give it back. Depends on the owners. But they have when we got the Pelicans changed the name because Tom Benson owned the rights. He gave the Hornets name back to Charlotte free of charge. He gave them back the records and everything. What I think, Manfred's not going to do this. They should make the Expos an expansion team and give them back the records. Yeah, the Nordiques went to Colorado. Yeah, although y'all lost the Winnipeg Jets for a while, and then I think there was one of those teams. I can't remember which one right now. Went back and became the Winnipeg Jets again. I don't know if they got the old records back, but like the Browns did when the Browns became an expansion team, the Ravens gave them back the records. So even though the Browns came back to the league in 1999, they have all those old records dating back to the 40s. I don't know if Bettman did that. I don't know if Gary Bettman does any of that stuff. But, I think for anyway, I think the baseball, the Expos should come back. I like the uniforms. I really do. I follow this page on Twitter. It's called the Franchise of the Expos, and every day they do a thing about what happened in Expos history. And I really like the colors. People don't realize what the Expos logo stands for. They got words in the logo. The red, white, and blue. It's the French symbol because a lot of people speak French in Canada. A lot of people some people speak French in Louisiana, so you have a connection there. Yeah, I wished. Yeah, I kind of wish the Expos came back because they had cool uniforms. The old school uniform. I'm not talking about those solid blue ones that were like, I want the old school, the blue, red, and white. Those were pretty cool. I ranked them up there with like the powder blue of the Chargers and NFL. Those jerseys. Elvis is smashing the like button. Elvis, I bet you're here to congratulate me today on a great game. Not only did the Saints beat the Falcons, but my man, Joey B, single-handedly took out your squad, son. Tom Brady choked like a 10-year-old schoolgirl. I'm sitting here watching this game. I don't watch much football other than the Saints. But, man, I thought I was watching a blooper reel. So, I'm sorry to hear that my man Joey B just totally took out your team's hopes. But the Bucs are still in first place. But the Saints are right on their ass. So, of course, I can't watch the Saints game next week because I got to work. Stupid people they put the game on a Saturday. I don't know. You rigged my ass. How was it rigged? They were playing at home. The referees were calling everything they could against the Bengals. Everything. How was that game rigged? That was a home game. Tom Brady doesn't lose at home. I went to a few the Zephyrs games, the minor league team, because we don't have a major league team. I used to get the Astros games. When I was growing up, we watched the Astros on Fox Sports Southwest. We watched the Cubs on WGN. We watched the Atlanta Braves on the Superstation TBS. Those were kind of my teams I rooted for. Of course, back in the day when we didn't have the Pelicans, I rooted for the Chicago Bulls. That was my team because Michael Jordan, obviously. But I kind of stick to being with an Astros fan. Astros and Yankees. Although Yankees, Astros have like Alex Bregman, of course. But, go LSU, gotta say, but And no, Brady had a new girl. Huh. It's amazing what you could do with $462 trillion. Nah. I care less about Brady's new girl. Shit. Brady's gonna marry that girl and he's gonna have to divorce and get half the paycheck. That's why Tom Brady's playing until he's 78 years old. He knows he's gonna have to give his woman 50% of his fortune. Probably gonna have to give all those Super Bowl rings. Brady's like, shit, I don't have any more Super Bowl rings. I gotta go win another one. Of course, he ain't gonna win it this year. But I honestly do not keep up with Brady. I don't. Although I did watch the Brady Bunch today. The Brady, Yeah. Tom Brady's gonna be paying out the butt. Well, Tom Brady retired. And then I kept joking around. I said he's not going to stay retired because he don't want to sit around with it. He's got like a 12-year-old or 14-year-old kid. He's got a daughter, I think. He don't want to sit around with his damn kids. He don't want to be a daddy. That's a trophy wife. And, Gazelle got pissed off and said, screw this shit. I don't need you around here. I'll just divorce you and take your money. Brady's worth like $12 billion. I mean, come on. So, right there, she's going to get a shitload of money. That's why Brady's still playing. He was getting $25 million, $30 million a year. Today was not one of his best days. But the announcers were kissing his ass. Well, how do you think the Bucs are going to be in the playoffs? I'm like, excuse me? Wait, excuse me here? I'm like, wait a minute. The Bucs aren't going to the playoffs here. Tony Romo's kissing Brady's ass. And I'm like, excuse me? The division's not over yet. There's like 4 weeks left in the season, 3 weeks left. Yeah. I don't even think the ink's dry on that divorce yet. Of course he's going to upgrade. You think he's going to go for a 40-year-old chick? No, he's probably dating an 18-year-old. Shit, he's probably dating one of his daughter's best friends. I don't know at this point. Brady's showing his age, though. I mean, they were talking about, Brady's down by 3 touchdowns, and Tony Romo's talking about that Brady magic. I'm like, not even Tom Brady can come back from 21 points down with a minute and a half left. Jesus couldn't even do that. I'm sorry. And yeah, they scored that garbage touchdown at the end. But basically, the Bengals were like, here, have a touchdown. And you know what defined the moment? Joe Burrow went to go shake Tom Brady's hand, and Tom Brady ran off the field like a little girl crying. So right then and there, Tom Brady does not have sportsmanship. I'm sorry. Yeah, apparently so. She looks 25. She probably is 25. Tom Brady's going to be like, hey, here's my new woman. Here's my future divorcee. Tom Brady may never retire at this point. But I don't think he's going to play for the Bucs next year. If he comes back, it ain't going to be for the Bucs. Shit. They were talking about it might go back to that Patriots game today. Holy shit. I cannot believe how the Patriots lost that game. What in the ass are they doing? Did you see that ending, Elvis? About the Patriots, they sit there lateral in the ball. That Jacoby Brisket, I think it was, freaking threw the ball backwards. The Raiders guy caught it and ran down the field for a touchdown, won the game. Why in the hell are you lateral in it? Just fall on the ball and go into OT. Shit, if I was Belichick, I'd have an aneurysm. I mean, good Lord, I saw that game. I mean, I saw the play right as the Bucks game was ending, and I was like, and they showed it, and I was like, wow. I mean, Belichick, the Patriots were in a playoff race. Mac Jones, I thought the Saints would draft Mac Jones. The Patriots lost 3 games this year they should have won. I mean, their team just, yeah, Belichick's like, I want to, it's just like when Mike Dick and Buddy Ryan with the Bears. Buddy Ryan went to coach. Mike Dick never won a Super Bowl. Mike Dick needed Buddy Ryan. Same thing. Belichick's not, of course, Brady said, hey, fuck you, I'm going to win. And Brady did. So it just proves that Brady didn't need Belichick. But, yeah, they lost on that. They lost on that freaking lateral play today. Of all things. If they would have been down, I would have been like, all right, it was a tied game. And this dude's sitting here throwing laterals. He threw it right to the Raiders guy around midfield. And all that dude did was just walk in the end zone. That was it. I'm just like, wow. That was that right there was a hell of a play. And, of course, the Panthers lost. So, we're sitting pretty right there. Right there. Of course, we had a shot Monday night. We should have beat them damn bastards. I bet against Brady all the time. I bet against him today. I won some money. What are you talking about? Shit, my man Joey B don't lose. Joey B does not freaking lose, okay? The Buccaneers had a 17-0 lead. Well, it was 17-3 at halftime. What happened? Tom Brady came out, went, sat there, was like, what's the matter? Of course, they did that touchdown at the end because the Bengals were like, screw it here. They gave him a courtesy shot. Here you go. Get in the end zone, buddy. Tom Brady wouldn't even shake Joe Burrow's hand. He ran off into the locker room crying like a little schoolgirl. Come on. Show some sportsmanship, man. You got your ass beat. Tom Brady doesn't have things his way. He cries like a little girl. He's probably in his press conference, he was probably crying that he didn't get any calls. I didn't get any call. My team sucks. I mean, the only reason he beat the Saints a couple of weeks ago is because they cheated. We all know that. That was rigged. That shit was rigged. You want to know rigged in? That was rigged. I mean, the Buccaneers lose. The Buccaneers, Saints can make the playoffs, and there's one scenario and one scenario only. The Saints have to win the next 3 games, and Tampa's got to lose 2 out of 3. And it looks like it may possibly although Tampa's got to play Carolina and Atlanta. I don't know how the hell they're going to lose to those teams. Archaeology. Mike had some pizza and pizza. The dude ate pizza twice. How you doing, Mikey? Appreciate you popping in the chat. I was thinking of ordering some pizza, but I didn't. I haven't eaten avocados in a while because they're freaking $5 and $6 a pack now. They were like $3 for 5 of them. Now it's $6.50. Goddamn inflation. Ridiculous. I went to the store and bought 4 TV games. It was $32. What? It's crazy out there. It's damn inflation bullshit. They raised inflation 2.5 points. It's like 32% interest on a goddamn house now. It's ridiculous. I don't know. The last 3 times, Oh, one time I was doing a live stream and I told them don't knock on my door, and they did. So I called them up. Elvis was in the chat. I called them up in the middle of a live stream, and I was like, "Hey," and they were saying all kind of stuff, and the lady goes, "Fuck you," and hangs up the phone on me. I was like, "Excuse me? Hold on one second." I called them back and I was like, "Hey, I'm recording your ass on YouTube. Kiss my ass," and hung up on them. That's freaking Papa John's. But they have a thing on their website, no contact, with the rabies. I don't call it the C word, I call it the rabies. And it says no contact. So I put no contact, pay for the pizza, don't knock on my door, send me a text message, it's on the porch. They don't listen. So I called them up. I'm like, y'all pay attention to why offer the service when you're not, oh, we're being lazy. And I'm like, I can see that. And she basically told me to fuck off, and I'm like, okay. Well, I did get a free pizza. I talked to the regional manager, and she gave me like 10 free pizzas, but of course they spit in your food, so I'm not even gonna do it because if I order from that damn Papa John's, they'll spit in my food. They have good memories. High on Life, I don't know who that is, Mikey. I don't know who Justin Rowland is. I do want to watch that new Santa Claus movie where he's like a vigilante. He goes out and starts killing people. He puts them on a naughty list and he takes them out. I want to watch that movie. I don't remember what it's called, but like, lady asks, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Claus, but you can call me Santa." Oh, I don't really watch Rick and Morty. I don't have cable. I watched Rick and Morty when like the first season, I think, but it's loosely based on Back to the Future. No, it was a game. I don't know. I don't know what High on Life is. I have no idea. I guess I'm not current to the times. I don't know. But I'm telling you, if it's like Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty's pretty funny, I guess. I watch clips of it here and there. They just basically just took Back to the Future. Oh, it's all over YouTube. Oh, I've never seen it. At least I've never seen it yet. Um, there's only so many channels I watch though right now. A lot of the channels I stopped watching because they kind of got a lot of these channels do auctions, and I can't. I don't go into auction streams. If I'm going into a stream, I don't want to get begged for money. Like, oh, you gotta buy this. Like, no, I don't have to. Um, is that like that Cards Without Humanity thing? Something like that. It took me a few years to pick that up. Um, yeah, but I'd never heard. Now I want to look it up. Well, I won't look it up now. I just never heard of it before. I know the game Life, the Milton Bradley game. I do know that game. Um, but yeah, that's something to tell you. Um, I think I was only in two. No, let's see. I was in. Okay, I watched Scotty Roberts this morning, like I usually do on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. on Sunday for It's Sunday. I watch him. And then later on through the day, I was in Cajun Coin Hunter stream for about half an hour. Uh, and I was in CV Baseball Card Collector's stream for about 20 minutes, his whole live. No, his was before Cajun. Of course, CV said he's busy, but he might pop in the chat. If I say his name enough times, he'll pop in the chat. That's the only 3 live streams I was in today. Saturday, Sunday, I'm watching football. The Saints were on. I had to watch them. Of course, next week they got to play on Saturday, and I got to work on a Saturday, which I never do. But that's life apparently. Can't get my day off because other people want my day off. I got to get me a new line of profession of work. I don't like the one I'm in now. I need a job where I can sit here and do nothing and people pay me. Although that's never going to happen because that's not a job. I need to figure out the secret of the big YouTubers and what they do. Because there's some of these big YouTubers out there that I not understand their channels, but they're multimillionaires. So either they got to play dumb, or I don't know. I mean, I know it's just putting out good content. That's part of it, but uh, I did watch Aqua Chiva's video today about Native American ruins that he found walking across the desert. I don't know where the hell he was. Walking across the desert. And, you know, that's my goal, to get Aqua Chigger in my chat one time. Once and only once. I just need one of these big YouTubers to come in my chat one time. I used to have this golf channel. Can't remember the name of the channel, but it was golf, and it had one of those check marks. And they used to come in my stream all the time. They had something like 245,000 subscribers, which it's big, but it's not really big. It's bigger than small channels. And they used to come in my channel and talk about golf. And I don't really watch golf, but I was just like, hey, whatever. And they see me in a live chat once and just want to check me out. I think I was talking about football or something, but that was the only time I had a verified account come into my chat. And they used to come in my chat a lot. I haven't seen them in about a year or two, so they're probably not on YouTube anymore. But that's the only thing about YouTube. You got to make new friends. The old ones disappear. Brainy Bits. There you are. Brainy Bits is a pretty good channel. That's pretty good. You can sign into your old account. I know you said your channel ran your course, but maybe you should, maybe one day you should start doing stuff again. I don't know. Why not? Especially if you're still monetized. I'd be like, hey, why not? All right. uh, you're bigger than me. So I'm not a big channel at all. There are some channels out there that haven't streamed in a long time, and then pop in and like, hi, who's here? I did look at a few of your videos, Brainy Bits. I did check you out. Nah, that's all good. Hey, I got 3 or 4 accounts. I use my friend's account. Um, my friend's got 3 different accounts, and I know the password for all 3 because he doesn't use them anymore. One's under his actual real name, which I told him a million times, never put your name out there. But, he doesn't use it. And he's got every single one of his videos has a copyright claim on it because he put music into it years ago. But he's got a video that's got 411,000 views. I don't know how. Then he's got Dark Airwalk, which pretty much has 4 videos on it. And one of those videos got like 2,000 or 3,000 hits. And then the other channel, We Are the Who Dat Nation, which pretty much I stopped doing because of I was running that channel pretty well, but it's I don't want to get it monetized because it's not under my email, it's not under my name. So there's no point building that channel up because then my friend would take all the money. He'd be like, "Oh, free money." But I would do live streams. I only have like 200 something subscribers. I would do live streams on that channel. Yeah, I can't do streams at 12 to 3 in the morning anymore. I have to sleep at night. I wake up pretty early every morning. I have to sleep. I can't do that anymore. Well, I mean, the people need to come back. It's just a lot of people that used to watch me either aren't on YouTube anymore, or they're doing their own thing. Shit, I was in Stacks and Stuff stream yesterday. I rarely see him. I haven't seen Steph in a long time. Mayhem streaming right now. Treeland, who comes in my channel all the time, she's doing a live stream right now. She was. Half the people that watch me are doing live streams. So it's kind of hard to, but I can't physically do overnight anymore. I can't do 5 nights in a week anymore. That kind of drains me. Come home from work and just pissed off at the world. There are a lot of times where I did not stream on a Saturday or a Sunday because the Saints lost and I'm pissed. But that probably would have did pretty good. It did a rant, but Elvis, if you ever do any videos, then I'll be the first one to come on your live streams. But I know you're not going to do any videos, at least any live ones. But maybe one day I can do those streams again. But I figure I got almost 1,700 subscribers. I figure I can at least get 10 people to chat, 20 people. Oh, I thought I deleted that. Oh, that was about last night's stream when nobody came in. I thought I deleted that post. No, I did a stream last night and I had like 2 people. I only had like 10 views and I did 45 minutes. I'm like, well, Elvis went to go make a phone call and I basically had nobody in chat. And I'm like, okay, what do I do with 0 people in chat? That was the frustration post. But I'm surprised anybody even sees those posts anymore. I did delete it though. That's like being frustrated. That's all. It's like, why am I doing this? Oh yeah, well I left it up. I didn't delete it like 4 or 5 hours ago. Well, I don't care. At least somebody saw it. I'm like, shit, nobody saw the damn post. Apparently I don't matter anymore. It's no big deal, Cryo. I mean, I don't expect everybody to be on every single live stream. I really don't. I mostly stream Saturday and Sunday right now. I used to do it 6 nights a week. I got burnt out fast. I was literally 300 watch hours away from getting monetized. YouTube took all the watch hours away, and I had trouble with YouTube messing around with my channel and sending their damn moderators in and blocking my mods and nonsense. And I don't know what was going on. The usual nonsense. Mike Hughes busy. Well, yeah, I guess so. But it just gets me that YouTube doesn't count a view unless you're in chat for 15 minutes. Someone comes in chat and says, "Hi, I'm busy, I gotta go." YouTube doesn't even count that. A view is a view. But hopefully in 2023, when YouTube lowers their requirements to 750 subscribers and 2,000 watch hours, I'll get it then. Because I was at 3,700 watch hours around this time last year. Nope, I got to sneeze. Hold on a sec. Whew. Okay, sorry about that. I'm getting ready to. I had to sneeze. I was holding it in. I don't really kind of. Yeah, if I would have known what I would have known when I started my YouTube, I would have been, But I never sought out to get it. The only reason I want to get monetized, and I know you don't make a whole lot of money. You don't. It's third party and merchandise and sponsors is how you make your money off YouTube. I've had so many people tell me, "You're not getting monetized. You're not interesting." Well, believe it or not, at one time, I used to have like 30 people in my chat when I did my live streams. It's just people disappear. The subs are easy to get. I mean, not the follow for follow bullshit, because I don't do follow for follow. It's against YouTube's TOS. Um, no, when I used to do my streams, I would get like 300 views, and I would get one time I did a live stream. I had like 30 something days of watch time. I was like, wow. I used to stream from midnight to 3 a.m. and I did that at least 5 times a week. Probably there were times where I didn't want to stream. There were times that's why I only did 57 live chats, 58, whatever the number is. I probably did like 70 chats. Sometimes I didn't feel like stream. I have to get in the mood to stream. Sometimes I don't feel like it, so I don't. Um, like I said, a lot of people that used to watch me don't watch. Two of them died within 3 weeks. Uh, two people that used to watch me all the time passed away within 3 weeks each other. So I lost a big support group there. I never met them personally, but Youper Girl, Amy, she's in my chat a lot, and Murad got hacked 3 times and still got a fourth monetized channel. Murad used to bring a lot of people in my chat. He had the rabies. I'm not going anywhere. No. Amy had cancer though. She was sick for about a year and a half. She had brain cancer, so we all kind of knew. And Murad got the rabies, the C word. It ain't had nothing to do with me. I didn't get him. Elvis is fine. Shit like that happens. I didn't even, I was on a live stream with Murad and he kept coughing. And he goes, "Oh, I'm not feeling good. I think I have the flu." That was the last live stream he ever did. So, yeah. I think that's what Amy had. Didn't Amy have brain cancer? I'm pretty sure she had a tumor. Yeah, cancer. My aunt died of cancer. My cousin was 16 years old. He had stomach cancer. He passed away. I've had 4 or 5 family members that had cancer. Cancer is just, I know there's a cure out there somewhere. I'm one of these conspiracists that will sit here and tell you there's been a cure since the 50s out there, but the government won't let it be released because they would lose trillions and trillions of dollars. Pharmaceuticals would lose trillions and trillions. So, that's just my opinion. I'm not pushing it on anybody, but I truly believe it. I truly believe there's been a cure for cancer for a long time. There probably is one right now. You know, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, they would lose trillions and trillions of dollars if there was a cure. You know, well, there really is. The treatment doesn't even work anyway half the time. Yeah, it works for a while, and then a few years later, it comes back because they're not really. They're just shrinking it. They're not. They're not taking it out. In some cases, they shrink it. Of course, when you shrink something, it'll come back because it's still there. Um, yeah, that too. Yeah, there's a lot of people that lose their jobs if there was a cure for cancer. Same reason why there's not a cure for AIDS or the common cold. Although AIDS is getting better apparently with these pills. you know, if there was cures for all this crap, we wouldn't need doctors. We wouldn't need physicians for that kind of stuff. I mean, you'd still need them for like shootings and stuff, I guess, but put all these people out of work. You put all these cancer specialists out of work. There's 2 or 3 cancer centers down here. Big ass freaking buildings. I don't know why you need a big ass building the size of a hospital for one thing. I guess different wards, but I do support St. Jude's. My cousin went there. That's where my cousin passed away, St. Jude's in Texas. I think it's in Dallas. This was in 2003. Uh, he was feeling really, really, really sick one day, and he was spitting up blood, and nobody could figure out why. Like he couldn't eat anything. He was just spitting up blood, literally. The doctor, and he was already in stage 4. He had a, from what I understand, because I didn't see him at this point. From what I understand, he had a tumor in his stomach the size of an NBA basketball, and he didn't even know about it. And he went to St. Jude's for about a year or so, and they did what they could. They said it's a miracle he lasted a year, but he was 16 years old when he passed away. Too young. Yeah. Oh, I guarantee you, they know about this. They don't care. No, they'll just guinea pig people, and that's the sad realization of too much greed. You know, greed is a thing. People say, like Nike. Nike makes $17 billion a year, 17 trillion. They don't want to put their stuff on coupons on products so they can get 18 trillion. You know, these people get corporations. They get more greedier and more greedier. How much is enough money? How much money is enough? Apparently, there is no set number. Zillions, trillions, billions. How many zeros are we looking at before people say, okay, that's enough. No more. I'm good. 42 with like 73 zeros at the end. That's good enough for me. No more money. Hell. But yeah, I'll say all that stuff. I pissed someone off one time by saying that, but I'm like, um, I don't have any fact statements in it. I'm just saying they have to have. If you've been researching something for 200 years, you have to have some. Yeah, exactly. They go after the young people. Exactly. You know, they give them sugar placebos and they go, okay, here you go. Um, guinea pig these people. It's crazy. But I mean, all this money, all this research, billions and billions of dollars each year. You think by now, just logically, you think by now they would have a cure. And people still wonder, why is there no cure? Why is there a cure for Alzheimer's? Well, there's a pill that might work. Why isn't there a cure for Parkinson's? I mean, it takes Michael J. Fox to actually get Parkinson's before he starts his foundation. It takes before anybody does research in it, they get the disease and then they go, okay, now I need a cure. Well, why the hell weren't you looking into a cure 20 years before that? I mean, ALS, they don't have a cure for that. Although they stick you in hoses and stuff. Steve Gleason's had ALS for 10 years, 15 years. He's still living because he's got tubes everywhere. He's got the thing that breathes for him. All these autoimmune diseases, it's just crazy. There was a guy I met on a local TV news. He got this autoimmune disease. He was in perfect health. He was like 70-something years old. He got this autoimmune disease. I forget what it's called, where his body it wasn't ALS, his body completely shut down to the point where he couldn't even do anything. But it wasn't ALS. I forget exactly what it was. And he died because of it. They said it was so rare that they only seen like 200 cases in the last 50 years of it. It was so rare that they didn't even know what to do. It was some kind of blood disease, sort of like the blood disease I can't think of right now. Sort of like that, but it's something with blood marrow or something. I forget what. It's out there. Yeah. Yep. Oh, there's a tower not even a mile away from me, and they started putting that 5G crap on there. And the guy I watched, Scotty Roberts, he lives right near a tower. He moved from one side to the other, and the tower's like 200 yards, 300 yards away. And his wife always says that stuff's messing with their minds and getting them sick. It does. Um, I don't know what Teflon does. Cellular waves, GMOs, aspartame. I get that point. But, yeah, there's things you can't get rid of. TV signals, can't get rid of that shit. It's that's like microwave. That's like frying your brain. That's why everybody gets cancer nowadays. Cancer rate goes sky high. They wonder why. I see people all the time. They're like 6'6" and they wear like a size 27-foot shoe. They're like a 12-year-old, and I go, "What the freak? Really?" Anything you eat nowadays, it says partially engineered. You read it on the back, it says partially engineered food. They put all those hormones in the shit. They put the hormones in the milk. And you get the young girls developing way too early because they got the hormones in the milk and stuff like that. And the kids eat the food with the hormones in it, genetically engineered crap, and they're like 10 years old and they're like 6'8" or something. Yep. That's why back in the day, average height was like 5'5" or 5'4" for a guy. It was like 5'2" for a woman or something. Not an average height for a guy is like 6', 6'2". Um, I saw somebody a couple of days ago. And I thought they were like 20 years old. And the dude goes, "No, I'm 13. 6'8" at 13. I said, "What the hell are you eating?" And the mom was like 5'2". She's like, "I don't know. I'm 5'2", and the husband's like 5'4". I'm like, "Well, somebody in your family must have a hygiene thing if he's that." I'm like, "God damn, you gonna be?" I told kid, "You're gonna be next Shaq," and he had no idea who Shaq was. I'm like, "Okay, you need to watch basketball. You need to read. You're 6'8". You're 13 years old. You got gigantism or something. Because you know you should not be that tall, that young." Coming in and asking about like a size 22 shoes. What the fuck are you talking about? Really? 22? I don't know. That's Shaq's size. Like, no, I don't think you're gonna find that anywhere. Or I don't think you're gonna go to Walmart and find a size 46 clothes or whatever. But yeah, yep. Oh, I told people a few years ago when that Hunger Games movie came out. I said people were like, "Oh, it's a great movie." I said, "That's your future. You bet your ass that's gonna happen in the future. You watch. We may not be around for it. I mean, it's starting right now. Um, the government wants us to be reliant. They want us to be dependent on. That's why they give Social Security and all this other shit, and they take it away from you. Yep, Orville. Yep, Big Brother. Yep, yep. Charles Orville said that was going to happen. He wrote about that. You know, shit. Ronald Reagan said that was going to happen in the '80s. About government's going to get us in the end, and yes, that's the thing about history. We don't listen. We're doomed to repeat failure. Don't listen. Don't listen to warnings. Don't listen to anything else. It's crazy. Absolutely, positively crazy. Um, we sometimes talk about that on Scotty's streams when he has his captain's cabin. We talk about politics, or we talk about me, talk about whatever. Um, Frog in the bowling pot. Yeah, that's pretty big down here. Frog's legs are pretty good down here, but yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it's Big Brother spying on everyone. You can't do anything or say anything nowadays. This cancel culture crap's going to kill us all. You can't wipe your ass without saying anything. It's like, huh? Like when they try to rewrite history, they take all the statues down. It's like, shit happened in the past. It's bad. Get that? Not everything could be rosy. Shit happened. It wasn't good. We don't need to erase it like it never happened. Because then, if you don't have history of it, you're doomed to repeat it a couple of centuries from now. Shit might happen again. It happened 200 years in the past. You might be fighting another 200 years. We might be fighting another civil war, but this time not on race. We'll be fighting over food or whatever. We're starting to fight it now, actually. um, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I heard something the other day that blew my mind. Apparently, yeah, the statues down here were all torn down, except the one in the French Quarter, Andrew Jackson statue. They tried to tear that down, and the goddamn militia came out and said, "Nope, you ain't touching that." Mm-mm. They tried in Jackson Square. They tried to tear that one down. They said, "Nope, that one's staying up." They tore all the other ones down. They just sitting rotten in the building. Some guy wanted to put them in a museum. He said, "I'll pay $1 million for them. Put them in a museum." And they were like, "Nope, nope." They took down Robert E. Lee statue. It's still there. The base of the statue is still there. They just took the damn statue down. It's not called Lee Circle anymore. They call it Freedom Circle. Freedom, my ass. They call it Freedom. It's right there by the World War II Museum. Of course, they're going to call it Freedom Circle. I said they should put a statue of Drew Brees up there and call it Drew Brees Circle. Why not? Something like that. And it looks stupid. They show it on the news every morning. There's no statue there. Like, what the hell? I mean, at least put a World War II hero up there. Put a famous American up there. Maybe so. I don't know. Cancel culture perhaps got to stop. You can't erase history. Shit happened. It was bad. We get that. We can't go back. Shit happened. We can't go back and change it. We don't have a DeLorean. We can't fix it. You learn from them. You learn from the past. You don't just sit here and say, "Oh, never happened," and erase it. That's stupid. Future generations aren't going to know about this shit, and they're going to think, "Okay, well, everything was hunky dory. Nothing happened. Okay, shit." Future generations are going to think the Civil War didn't happen. So, yeah, exactly. Learn from it, or you're bound to repeat it. Exactly. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You should come on Scotty's channel one day. You might like his stream. Scotty Roberts, he talks about history, sometimes politics, sometimes, stuff like that. But yeah, they're taking away history class. I mean, come on, what the hell? Right? That's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. They can't. I don't understand it. I mean, probably another 100 years from now, all of this crap, no one's going to know about it. They're going to be like, "Who is President Biden? We don't know who that is." They'll be thinking, "Oh, he's the greatest president ever." You can leave anytime you want, Cry. It's all good. If you have to go somewhere, I'm not holding anybody hostage. I promise. I promise I'm not holding you hostage. I don't hold anybody hostage. Hell, me, sometimes that's all I can take is 15 minutes on a live stream before I go, "See ya." It happens. No, I hope they forget everything. I don't know what the hell I'm sure about anymore. Nobody knows what, I got a late start tonight. I was going to start at like 8:30. I started like 8:40, I think. Nobody really knows about anything. I don't know. Oh, yeah. That's the so-called unwritten rule. There's so many unwritten rules on YouTube. Hey, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Scully's House of Thrillers. Sorry I missed your Christmas Carol last night. I was streaming and I totally just missed it. I forgot you were on, and I'm gonna go back and watch the replay though. I promise. We got to get you monetized at some point. I completely forgot you were on, and by the time I got done streaming, I fell asleep, and I was like, "Oh, I just completely forgot." I apologize, but at least the replay's up. It's funny because lately everybody's been streaming at the same time I've been streaming. Uh, it's crazy, uh, but yeah, I've been in a few streams. Like I only went in 3 live streams today. We gold, yeah. Well, I think Elvis was here, and then Elvis took a phone call, and it went from 1 to 0. So I just ended the stream. I was like, well, no one's here. I'm going to end the stream. There's no point in talking to myself. I mean, I could talk to myself. It just depends if anybody's going to watch the replay. Oh, yeah, because you did your stream last night. Yeah. I was wondering if you were going to do a stream tonight or not. But, I mean, Saturday and Sunday is mostly when I stream. I'm going to try to get in like a few. I used to stream 5 times a week. I just got burnt out. I might do like a stream in the middle of the week someday, but I got to figure this out because Tuesday I watch someone, Monday I watch a streamer, a live streamer around this time, Wednesday I watch a live streamer around this time, and Friday I watch a live streamer around this time. So it's kind of like, So Thursday would fit in perfect, but oh, okay. What? There you go. I never know. People swear to me. They go, "Oh, watch the replay," and I go, "What did you like about it?" They go, "I have no idea." You know how you get those people sometimes that'll tell you, "Oh, great replay." I go, "What did you like about it?" You never get a response. It's like, did you actually watch the damn thing? Or you placating me, you know? When Elvis left, and I said, Elvis goes, "I'll be right back," and I said, "Well, I got nobody left, so I'm gonna end the stream. Y'all have," and that's when I ended it. I usually don't go 30 minutes. If you go back to my past live streams, if it's less than an hour, it was about. It was kind of. Um, I had like 600 freaking live streams. I think by now, something would be up. But I just didn't do a whole lot now. Oh, I don't. Look, I tell people all the time, I don't care if you listen or not. Put the volume down to almost nothing and let me run in the background. I'm good with that. If it gets me to watch time, hey, that's how those Filipino channels got monetized. I was talking to myself earlier. I just didn't film it on YouTube. If you think about it, when you're making a short video, those shorts, you're talking to yourself because no one's listening usually. Um, you know, it all depends. I don't care. I let the sucker run. Go to sleep. Taking. Although now they hit you if you're watching less than 2 hours. Are you still here? It's like, no, I ain't still here. Um, yeah. Scully is the author that reads to you. He writes novels. He reads books. Um, he does a few other things. He can tell you. That's a thriller. He did the Christmas reading the Christmas Carol last night. Mm. I didn't watch it yet, but I'll probably watch it tonight after this stream or tomorrow morning before I go to work. I'll let it run and watch it. Scully's getting pretty close to getting monetized. You know, books on tape on steroids. Yes. Scully does that ASMR stuff too. You know, he's the only YouTuber that'll put me to sleep, and I guess that's a good thing. I let the damn thing run. I wake up and I go, "Oh, the stream's over." One of these days, I'm gonna do a Scully impersonation. See, I needed about 300 watch hours before YouTube took all mine away. So hopefully, you have better. Of course, when you do those copyrighted reads, I don't think YouTube's gonna count that though. Maybe I'm wrong, but I put a thing on my community post a couple of months ago, and yeah, he writes his own books. Scully's got a unique voice. He got that ASMR voice. He does the scuss. I'm gonna do a Scully impression one day. I think I can do it, but I don't have his voice quite down yet. Yeah, I should. I listened to enough of it. Um, yeah, Scully's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool people I met in stream that sometimes come up in here. Um, oh, okay. You get around it then. Well, I that's what I was figuring. I was like, you should be monetized by now because you always get like 30 people in your chat, 20, 30 people. Figuring you should be monetized. Every time I come up and there's a lot of people. You know, like 85 likes. Yeah. Well, you see what YouTube does is they wait until you're monetized. Then they go back 2 or 3 years and then they start hitting you with damn copyrights. They did that to Scotty's channel last week. They got him on a copyright for something he didn't know what he said 2.5 years ago. And they took his stream down. Gave him a warning. They wouldn't even tell him what he said. Probably because he said the T word. You're not allowed to say the T word. If you think about it, social media doesn't like that T word. 50. Woo! Good Lord. I saw you had a lot. 400 views. Well, you'll get one more view when I watch it. See, when I do my live, I'll have like 25, 30 views. And then I'll wake up the next morning, it'll be like 45, 50. I think and then like 2 days later, then all of a sudden you'll have like 600 views. It'll go down to like 512. YouTube filters out the bots. Um, I don't even know what I'm at. I honestly have not checked my hours in a year. I used to check them every day. When they took all my watch hours away, I stopped checking them. I used to write them down. I had a piece of paper. I was about 300 watch hours away. Um, you know, I got to do that collaboration. Me and you got to do that collaboration, Scully. You bring all your people over here, and we'll do something. Um, oh, see, yeah, Scully does the ASMR too. Um, Scully's got a unique voice. Um, he puts a lot of people to sleep. See, you were with his channel before, and that's who I was telling you about last week, Scully. When I said I'm going to end my live stream, I'm going to go to Scully's stream, and then you said, "Who's that?" That's Scully. House of Thrillers. Actually, when he puts it in the logo, it's Scully's Hot. So I think it worked out that way. I brought Zanron in there one time, and Zanron was smoking something. He goes, "Man, I'm so high right now. I can't deal with this. I'm going to freak out." Yes, Scully's worshiping something. I don't know. Well, Scully's got those images that are like freak you out. Like, really, I think when Zanron was high that night, he was like, "I can't handle this," because he's looking at all this shit. He's like, "Whoa, this stuff's coming out." I mean, if Zanron's still here, he can tell you. I don't think he is. He might be lurking somewhere, but I think he's the only person that I know of that came to to Scully's when I sent them. I know those. I'm telling you, those panties drop when Scully talks. There ain't no lie there. I'm telling you that. If them ladies could drop the panties in their chat, they would. A lot of times when I'm laying down, I'll close my eyes, I'll fall asleep, and I'll wake up. Scully's stream is over. And I was like, shit, he put me to sleep again. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that Christmas Carol show. I figure it's like 2 or 3 hours. I'm gonna. I might listen to it when I'm sleeping tonight. I might let it run, listen to it, and let it run. Sometimes I do that with like Lorraine. Well, there have been times when I went to sleep and I let your videos play, and I woke up and the video was over, and I was like, okay, well, it worked. I mean, it counts as watch time, but I'm sure YouTube 2023 will figure out a way to get around that rule because they don't want to monetize anybody because that's more money for them. Why should they give it to you? I mean, like Twisted Tip said once, I think you get like every 1,000 views, you get like 7 cents, 12 cents. The phone keeps ringing tonight. Probably not, Elvis. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Nah, Mondays I can't stream. I get home. I get home late and I'm tired. Oh, 7 people. Yeah, I know you had. What's your name? That's always in there. But just watch the replay, Elvis. Or I might stream Wednesday or Thursday night. I haven't thought about it. I was gonna stream Wednesday, but then they switched my damn day off again because I have to work on Christmas Eve, which happens to be a Saturday, which is my day off. Like screwing me around. That's why I'm looking for a new job. I'm getting really tired of this crap. I want to go somewhere where I'm appreciated. Because I certainly ain't appreciated where I'm at. I'm not supposed to work the weekends. That's my written agreement. You work the weekend? Christmas is not a thing for me. It really isn't. I don't do anything. I mean, the last few years I went to my aunt's house, but I'm not even doing that this year. I don't buy Christmas gifts either. I just don't. I buy people stuff for their birthday. I don't buy Christmas gifts. And if I do, it may be a gift card. Because when I used to buy people Christmas gifts, nobody said thank you. I didn't get anything. So I just don't do that. I don't know. It's like a secondary. I value Thanksgiving more than I do Christmas at this point. Um, I mean, they start playing Christmas music. The last as soon as Halloween's over, November 1st, they start playing. They go right to Christmas. I'm like, wait a minute. There's Thanksgiving in between this. You know, I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna do it. You know the old Jack Benny skit. Jack Benny says, "They say, how old are you, Jack?" He goes, "I'm 39 this. I turned 39 this year." I'm doing the old Jack Benny skit. How old are you turning next year? 39. Hell, birthdays are fun, I guess, but I don't know. I don't really have any parties. I did a few years ago, but I don't really have any birthday parties or nothing. I don't have many friends left. Shit, Katrina took out most of my friends back in the day. I have a few still. I have a few of them, but I don't really have my, the ones that are still kicking. I don't talk to them. One of them's pissed at me. The other one just don't really talk to me unless he wants money. Lately, all my friends have been wanting money. I mean, like today, I haven't talked to my friend in 3 years, and he goes, "Hey, I need a favor." I said, "What's that?" He goes, "Can I borrow $100?" And I go, "Dude, I haven't talked to you in 3 years, and that's the first thing you're gonna ask me." I was like, "Go fuck yourself, man. Go away." Denmark coin in the coin store. That's pretty cool, Mikey. I went to Walmart and the coin star was broken. It had 4 pennies in it, and I tried for 10 minutes to get those 4 pennies out, and I could not get them out. I was trying to. It was jammed in the bottom part, not in the little tray thing at the bottom. I mean, the Coinstar at the Walmart I go to, the damn thing's always broken. Every time I go there, it's broken half the time. But there were four pennies. It looked like it was copper pennies. It wasn't anything old because I could see they were not Wheaties or anything. But I tried to get them out. I could not get them out. I just said, "Fuck it." I spent 10 minutes on it. You know, the employees were like, "What are you doing to our machine?" I'm like, "Go away, leave me alone." I should have told them I'm here to fix the damn thing. You know, those damn employees are like, "You can't take that money." Yeah, them bastards. They give me a reach around, I'm gonna kick them right in the nuts. That's what I'm gonna do. So, come on. That's cool you found a Denmark coin. Um, Somebody does these Coinstar videos. I can't remember who it was. I just seen one recently. And he did a compilation of them. He did like 25, 30. It was like 9.5 minutes long. It was the tray thing at the top. When you tip it over and the coins go down. Well, they had like 4 or 5 pennies stuck in there. Usually I can get them out. But it was to the point where I could not get it out. You know, if I go there tomorrow and it's still in there, I'm gonna try to get it out. I'll bring a damn knife. But it wasn't anything old. They were copper pennies from what I could see, but there wasn't Wheaties. I mean, and now it was damn Wheaties, I'd break the damn. Uh, I remember years ago when I was working somewhere, they had a Coinstar and it broke, and they got rid of the Coinstar and they moved it. They told me I had to wax the floor because the floor was completely black. And I pulled it. I found like Franklin halves and Kennedy halves and pennies. I probably pulled about $200 and change. And then my manager was like, well, hell, anything that comes out of the machine, we can keep it. We don't want it. So I Jimmy dogged the back, and they had probably another $100 and change in there. And when the Coinstar people picked up their machine, they were like, "Where's all the change?" My boss was like, "There was no change in there. That's why it's broken." Duh. My boss was like, "Nah, you can just take all the change out. We don't care." I don't know if they're worth anything or not. If they're old coins, they might be. I don't know. I'm too lazy to do the values myself either. Um, I know certain coins are, but I'm not. Coin World UK, aka Dale, who lives in England, he knows about that crap. His channel friggin' Dale blew up. Dale went from 4,000 subscribers to 6,000 subscribers in like a week. He's getting pretty big now. I don't know the secret about that, but I don't know what he does that I'm not doing. Probably everything. Um, Not to mention he drops like 15 videos a day and he does a live stream almost every day. But of course he does battle chat. We haven't done that in a while either. But I'm gonna do an impression of you one day, Scully. I'm gonna get the voice just right. Of course, it'll be a good impression. It won't be a bad. Or what I mean by that is it won't be. I won't make. I'm not gonna make fun of you or anything. I don't want to do that. But I'm just gonna be like, that would be something. I should learn your voice, and I should learn your voice, and then like be on your channel on your live stream. Do that. I guess so. There are channels on YouTube that do that. They do pretty big. Um, but most of the coin community don't come in my chat anymore. They all kind of, I found the silver quarter in the Coinstar too before, Mikey. Not in a long time. I found a 1903 Mercury dime. Not Mercury, 1903 Barber dime. Uh, One time. Do it like that. I'll just do my Halloween voice. One time, and I should do this voice more often. One time I did this video in a certain voice, and the video got pulled. I don't know why, but it was doing pretty good in views. And they just, I don't know if YouTube pulled it or I don't see it anymore. It's just like, nah, that's Dale. That's Coin World UK. That's News Maniac. Who lives in Canada. That's there are a lot of big coin channels out there. The only person I really think that Kellen L is a coin community person. I think Mikey is. That's Dale comes in every once in a while. News Maniac. Dale's in England, so he's sleeping right now. It's like 4 in the morning, and News Maniac might be up somewhere. He's in Canada. I just forget what part. I think he's in Quebec or something. I'm not sure. He told me. I just don't remember. Canada's got too many provinces and cities, and I don't know where all of them are unless I have a map in front of me. Maybe he was in Ottawa or something. I don't know. But Dale did a thing with his battle chat. Name a Canadian province. And I go, shit, I don't live in Canada. I don't know these provinces. I go, Batman. I mean, I know a few cities I know like Ottawa and Quebec and Toronto and where Chris Jericho's from, one of those Winnipeg. I don't know every single. And I started to do my channel for coins and cards, but I can't. YouTube is really you can't focus on. I can't focus on one thing because then I'm limiting myself to okay. If I'm just doing coins and cards, kind of go together. Like with your channel, your old channel, you did like tech stuff or what you did. I'm sure that was on one thing, but I can't really. I kind of call my channel like a hodgepodge. I bring people in. For a while I had the coin community in there, and one by one they just started going boop, 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 disappearing because they got. I don't do giveaways, obviously. So obviously that just and I don't do those big coin channels. Do all these giveaways and raffles, and I don't do any of that stuff. I don't believe in giving away stuff just for somebody to come on the channel. YouTube is a dying platform. I mean, they're only doing stuff because of Twitch and TikTok is kicking their butt. They're lowering the requirements because that's what Twitch does. Anybody can get monetized or affiliated on Twitch. It's not that hard. It really isn't. To get affiliated on there. But when I do these live streams, I just chat. Sometimes I'm on camera, sometimes I'm not. Just depends. I gotta get a new laptop too, because you'll probably hear the alien noise one day. I did a giveaway on my on Facebook once, and it didn't bring anybody in. Twisted Tips used to do giveaways, and yeah, I'll tell you how I came up with that Field Guy 316 name. I've probably mentioned it in the past. I was trying to think of a name. I was trying to think of a name for my fantasy football league, and every name kept getting taken. So I said, okay, football field. I'm a guy. And then I used the old Austin 316 rule. Austin 316 says I just whip your ass. Of course, 316 is from the Bible, which whatever. So I just put, Field Guy 316. Yeah. On Twitch, it's Field Guy 0316 because I want to put a 0. But I just put all that together and said, hell, that might work. Right? So I guess it did. I guess if one person remembers it. Of course, they shorten it and they call me Fieldy. Most people just call me Fieldy now or Field. They don't even say the whole damn thing. Possibly. strangely enough, there was a street I lived on, and the title was 316 at one point, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, that's right. I'm the field guy 316 serial killer. No, right? Shit. That'd be funny. That's how many bodies I buried. 316 of them bastards. I got bored and stopped after 316, right? It's like the Falcons. They lost 28-3. One of the guys on Twitter was like, I don't want any more than 28,300 subscribers. Leave me at that number. I'm going to start banning people if I go past 28-3, just as a joke to the Falcons. No, I honestly just came up with that name as fantasy football. I used it one year and I was like, there you go. Hey, oh, I follow that guy, Michael Francis, on you know him? He's got a big channel on YouTube. The former mafia boss. He's got over 1 million followers on YouTube. He's really big. He wrote a bunch of books and stuff. He used to be head of I think he was head of New York or something at one point. But he's a really big YouTuber now. Mr. OK. You should. Well, it's not even if you change your name. Just make a secondary channel. You be like,
Hey, I'm Mr. OK. How are you today?
I don't know, just something like that. A lot of these channels, they sit there and they review stuff and they go, I can't believe this is awesome. Reviewing stuff gets a lot of views, but those are cheesy videos. I can't sit there and they're like, oh, they sit there and they play some of the song and they pause and they go, well, I don't like that part. Let's listen to the rest of it. Maybe it gets better. Listen to the whole goddamn song before you give your review. Don't play like 2 bars and go, I hate this song already. I was watching one of these reviews and the girl goes, I hate this song. Next. She played 20 seconds. Like, play the whole damn thing. How they don't get copyrighted is beyond me, number one. Number two, they get a shitload of views, and I don't even know why, because a lot of them are so annoying. I got to the point where I had to stop following those channels because they got really freaking annoying. How do you review a song when you don't even play the whole damn song? If you play 20 seconds of a song, of a 5-minute song, and you go, oh, this sucks, bye. I just hate that. Like, why? I never really understand it. One second, I gotta turn on the TV. I went to turn on the there you go. I went to turn on the news and the football game's still on. Somehow the Giants are still winning. Huh. Well, the Redskins are in field goal range. Really need a touchdown. Yes, I called them the Redskins. They're not the goddamn Commanders. That was Twisted Tip's team. That's another politically correct bullshit. The Indians changed to the Guardians, and the Redskins changed to the Commanders. You don't see the Braves changing their name. Holy shit. Oh, he almost threw a pick. I don't know how that happened. Dude had a high snap. He jumped up, caught the ball, and he threw it right in the Giants guy's hands. He almost threw a pick. Right in the dude's hands, and he dropped it. Good Lord. Heineke. I'm telling you. All these games today have been pretty close. He's like, my God, I almost fumbled. Like the Saints game, 4th and 1, the dude fumbles, and I'm like, Jesus. But let me see. Let me see if I can pick up the other one. Probably when I flip it around, I have whatever. I want to see the Saints review. I have it on mute. 4's not going to pick up. Come on, 4. Come on, 4. Okay, 4 doesn't even have the news on right now because of the football games. All right, so I guess we'll go back to 6. 8. Wait, 8. 8 should have the news on, I think. Right. Go on. There we go. Saints beat the Falcons 21-18. There we go. Where's my caption? So I can read this. Yeah, that rookie quarterback got the shit kicked out of him today. Saints played pretty shitty, but they still won. I'm glad about that. Yeah, man, we beat that ass. Can't watch the game next week. Thank you, Work, for screwing me up the butt. Oh man, Team Taysom. Team Taysom needs to start every goddamn game. He went 2-2 for 80 yards, threw a touchdown, and he ran it for like 30 something more yards. Team Taysom Team Taysom would have led this team to like 10 wins by now. Single-handedly by himself, Andy Dalton blows ass. But DA wants Andy Dalton the quarterback, and Juwan Johnson's pretty good. Yeah, it's Taysom throwing that other touchdown, that other pass. 2 for 2. All right, Dalton did throw a few good passes, but whatever. I'm gonna play at 10:30. It's almost 10:30 now. First time I can actually watch the final play where everybody won. And the Saints ain't won a damn game in 3 weeks. Probably do that. World Cup wraps up. World Cup. I watched World Cup 2.5 weeks when USA lost. I don't really care about that shit. I think Argentina won it all. All right. Well, at least Fox 8 is on time with their local sportscast. It looks like. There we go. Where's Elvis left? Here we go. Bucks versus Bengals. Tom Brady shucks monkey butt. Threw an interception in the freaking end zone. Look at that. Elvis is missing it. Okay, I'm reviewing the Bucks game. Okay, Tom Brady goes back to pass. Holy shit, it's intercepted again. Tom Brady fumbles his own balls. It's amazing. I would just turn the camera around for this if Elvis was here. 34-23. It was 34-16 or 34-17 for a while. Pittsburgh beat the shit out of Carolina, which was freaking awesome. Despite all of this shit, the Saints are only one game back in the playoff race. So, Pittsburgh gave a bad coverage there. But despite all of that, we still got a shot. We still got a shot in the playoffs. So I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty damn happy. Wide open. Oh, I caught that. Woo, that was a hell of a catch. Pickens. That dude reminds me of OBJ. Caught that dude right off the helmet. That was pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, Pittsburgh won that game, which is pretty cool. I won 24-16. A win's a win. Whatever, right? W is a W. Okay, well, there goes sports. Reading to shelter animals. Okay, well, now I've seen it all. These cats and dogs, I don't really understand you, but whatever. Hey, it's all right. Let's go back to the football game. Ooh, Washington scored. Went down by 2 with 51 seconds left, and they got a flag on. Well, I'm going to say Scully's okay. Yep, Mr. Okay. That should be Scully's backup channel. Yep. Okay, Mr. Okay. Like, you try to figure out Mr. Okay could pop in the chat. I like Scully. He's freaking awesome. They'll never figure out it's you. That'd be perfect. That dude choke slammed him. How's that on Washington? How the ass is that on Washington? They took the touchdown away. Oh, that sucks. The Giants dude clotheslined them and they called it on Washington. Man. Oh, what the? Oh, you better throw it. Man. I would say Twisted Tips is watching this game with anticipation, but he's not a. Yeah, I could sing it, sort of, but I don't get copyrighted. We talking about that one. Yeah. I can't think of who sings it right now. I sort of know, but I'm not. I know the song. You know. Fourth and goal. Probably Goose Sports is probably doing this stream right now with this football game. That dude is running for his friggin' life, and he threw a pick. No, he didn't. They dropped it. And there's no flag on that? Well, that's the game. Appreciate you, Cryo. Thank you for popping in. Probably I'll do a stream again Saturday. I try to do one at least twice a week. I might do one through the midstream. You know, I usually pop on like 20 minutes before it. Say, hey, you know, whatever. Oh, LaRue, that's it. Okay. I would have thought of it sooner or later. I think what's his name did it? Neville. Neville did it at one point, probably. But yeah, I got that song on my playlist somewhere. Tiger Jet plays that song on his Twitch stream, I believe. Pretty sure he does. I think I've heard it on his stream once. Diehard Saints fan. He's a season ticket holder too. Heineke said, "You dropped my beer." Oh, that ain't pass interference. I can't believe that. Boy, these referees are fucking blind. Are they stupid? Or what kind of ass is that not pass interference? Man. Somebody getting fired tomorrow. That shit right there is pass. I'm telling you, I'm going to act goose about that. If that ain't pass interference, you grabbing the guy's arm where he can't even reach up, and the referee does not even throw a flag on that. Like, that is just, I don't know. Tough for Washington, you know, but the Giants were like 7-2, and they lost 3 or 4 games in a row. Tough for Washington, but, you know, whatever. I don't care because it don't do anything against the Saints, so. Try to sing that song one time. Yeah. Well, that game's over. So they got one game on Monday night. Maybe Goose will pop up in here. Every time I do a live stream, I lose 1 subscriber. Apparently, YouTube can't count. I got more views tonight than I did yesterday. I mean, it ain't nothing, but oh shit, I'm on Top Chat. How did my stream get on Top Chat the whole time? Uh-oh. Enron disappeared. Anyways, okay. I was reading off the StreamYard side, which I usually don't do. The Giants won 20-12. Well, congratulations to the Giants. Why not, right? It don't affect the Saints in any way, so I kind of don't care. Yeah. Let's see. Everybody, I went in their stream today, and Stevie baseball card collector must be busy. He's like, he kept telling me he was 300 watch hours away. He kept telling me that, kept telling me that. And then yesterday he told me, oh, I have 2,100 public watch hours. And I go, well, shorts don't count. So I guess he's at 50% now when he was at 98%. So I don't know. I can't get into his YouTube studio and figure this out. Watch, I end my live stream. He'll be like, okay, boom. I got 28 views as of right now, which I don't know. I must be doing something wrong. I used to get like 160, 200, 300 views a live stream. I can't even do that anymore. Half of it because no one knows I live stream, even though they should. I mean, I start off my live stream and I have 4 people who usually come in my stream who are streaming right now. I can't win either way. But that's okay. I'm going to soldier through it, you know. And if it happens, it happens. If not, I usually stream the same time, Saturday, Sunday. Eventually, I'll get back into like a Monday or a Wednesday. But around this time, I'm watching Scotty Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Usually when he's on. And then Tuesday, I'm watching Tiger Jet on Twitch for a while. Thursday, really the only way I can do it. Stay loyal to those people. Stay loyal to me. Why not? A tornado has torn down everything. My God, look at the roof on the ceiling. We get it. Talking about the tornadoes or some shit from last week. We get it. We understand. Mm-hmm. A tornado kicking everybody's butt. Sunday night post game. All right. Yeah, there's post is. Yep. The final score is 20-12. No, we're not in 2012. The year 2012. I don't think any I don't think any scoregamis was done today. Last week they had a scoregami, 1,000th and I think 75th scoregami. A score that's never happened in football before. I haven't checked it today, but I'm pretty sure there was no scoregami. Somebody would have reported it. And the chick's on the field. She's like, "How did you do for your game tonight?" What? What, bitch? I don't hear you. I don't know. Yeah. Saints need to retool for next year and they need to fire auctioner. Fire auctioner. Like, fire that damn medical center. When the Saints trade for Joey B and Jamar Chase, and then we get Justin, Saints should trade all, No problem, Scully. I appreciate you. I'm gonna watch your Christmas Carol tonight. I'm probably gonna end my stream in a few minutes anyway because I don't know if anybody's left talking. So I appreciate you, Scully. You have a good night. Ska and burp and all that stuff. I don't know. I was hoping that Stevie Baseball card collector would hop on, but I know he's got stuff to do. You could always watch the replay. I was hoping Cajun Coin Hunter would pop on. Watch. It's probably when I go to end my live stream. That's when all these people jump on. Because I don't have another hour. I realistically do not have another hour or two. I don't. Not on a Sunday night. If this was Saturday night, I'd be good. But I ended the stream early last night, so it got to the point where I was like, But okay, Scully's out, so I got 2 people left. I don't do, but I appreciate the alert too. So, unless anybody else pops in, and I really hope that people watch this on the replay. I mean, please give me some watch hours, people. I don't beg that often, but try to share me out, help me. Maybe I don't do shorts. Shorts don't count, but maybe I should do more minute-and-a-half videos. And I find coins and stuff I do. I get 20 views on those. I don't do a whole lot, but I guess I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I was hoping to go 2 hours, but an hour and 50 is good enough for me. So I want to thank everyone that came in this chat. Zanron, Scully, Cryotech, Mikey, whoever else came. Walltown Best was here for a minute. Zanron, I think I said him already. I don't know. And whoever else pops in this chat after the stream is done, I thank you for watching if you got this far. I guess I'm going to head out. I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye.